Hey guys, Mr. Moki Moki back again. And I know it's been a while, but it's exam season, so try to cut us some slack. And I know we owe you guys like a million deck videos, but we're working on it. We're only missing a few more cards, and don't worry, you're gonna have deck videos up the wazoo very soon. Anyway, so for this under the radar, as you can tell by the title, you know what we're talking about, but I had to think about what I wanted to talk about, and there was three different decks that came to mind, and I was just trying to figure out what I wanted to say about each of these decks and what I could say the most. And I figure that since Hidden Arsenal 7 is around the corner, I figure I'll talk about Gem Knights. So, Gem Knights, what can I say? I mean, they're elemental heroes reincarnate. Are they as good as elemental heroes? Well, you know, that's my personal opinion, which I will give when I do the deck video on this deck. But for right now, I guess it's how you perceive it. I mean, you look you look at Gem Knights as a whole, and there's already like three or more different ways to play the deck. I mean, you have Gemini Knights with like you can run Gemini Spark, and there's Gemini versions of them. Then you have the Light Swarm Gem Knights, which is basically people say it's their fastest version, and I really do agree. I do agree that the Light Swarm, the light engine of Gem Knights is the fastest version. And then there's I guess you can just call this regular Gem Knights. I mean that's the one I play, but I guess I'll go over in detail about what each one does and talk about the deck as a whole. So, why do I think this deck is under the radar? Well, I mean, compared to what you see in Hidden Arsenal 7, I mean, where's all the hype? Obviously, it's an evil swarm. And let's be honest, Ophion does shut down a lot of decks like Mermails. Elemental Dragons are going to be coming out soon. That's going to be shutting them down. Prophecies, probably. I mean, and it even shuts down Gem Knights and Elemental Heroes as well. I mean, Ophion's a big fucking card. It's an answer to the meta. And I guess people are excited about Constellars. I mean, I'm excited about Constellars, but are other people? I'm I mean, I know there's going to be like a handful of people excited for Constellars, but I feel like the main focus is on Evil Swarm because well, in the OCG it's just an answer to what like fucking Elemental Dragons is and prophecies and God Spellbook Judgment Day and jeez Louise. Anyway, I'm not gonna get into that. Let's talk about Gem Knights. So let's start with Gemini Knights because I feel like that's easy enough to get through. I mean, you have like those three trio, the fucking Pyro, Thunder, and the Aqua. So you basically run the Gemini Spark. So it's kind of like Gemini, or well, sorry, Gem Knight Beat, I guess. So it has its own version of hero beat deck. So yeah, Gem Knights, Gemini Spark, pretty decent. I mean, I don't really need to go into full detail about like what you can run and everything, but like you guys can see what lies there. Next, now we'll talk about the Light Swarm Knights, Light Knights, Light Gem Knights, whatever. Yeah, people say it's their fastest build and probably their best build. And what's my personal opinion on that? Well, I have to be honest with you. And this comes with some. I was having a conversation with somebody who we were just talking about Gem Knights, and we were saying what we needed to say, and it was a good conversation. I learned a lot. But and he said something. He said when you add light swarms into a deck that doesn't work with light swarms, you're only adding inconsistency to an inconsistent deck. I mean, you not to say that Gem Knights are very inconsistent, but like if you're adding light swarms, You're trying to get that Gem Knight fusion into the graveyard, obviously. You're trying to speed up the deck. But in the end, it doesn't work with the deck. If you know what I'm trying to say, like, I wish I could just paint it out there and just say what I need to say. And for those people who love like this version of this deck, I'm not saying that it's a bad version, obviously not. It's just it's just so inconsistent to me. And I can't feel like I can't feel anything where this deck is going. Like it's basically you've taken out the heart and soul like that is Gem Knights and trying to add Light Sworns in there, trying to speed it up, but it doesn't work out in the end. It's inconsistent. And I don't know, I guess that's my personal opinion. Then we look at the regular Gem Knights, or I guess, I mean, is it fair to say that Rabbit Gem Knight, I guess? I don't know. I don't want to say it's Rabbit Gem Knight because then that's like acting like it's about rabbits, but it's not. It just has rabbit in there. And like when people say Rabbit Evil Swarm or Rabbit Verse, like what? It's not even about like you don't even need rabbit. Like it's just fucking fucked up. Like and like when Firefist like Firefist doesn't even need rabbit, just plays it. Like you can play rabbit and be like, okay, yeah, rabbit's in there. I can do stuff with it. It doesn't need to be in there, but it's there. So I don't know why you're putting rabbit in the deck name. I don't know. I'm just complaining about nothing. Let me get back on track. So we look at like Gem Knights as a whole. Like they have a great fusion card, and Dayglow hates Gem Knight fusion. He hates it. I mean, like he plays prophecies, but fuck him. So he complains about Gem Knight fusion, and I have to stick up with fucking Judgment Day. No, God no. But you look at Gem Knight fusion, it helps make it not a neg. It helps make the deck what you're fusing for not a neg. And you have great fusion monsters compared to what elemental heroes are, which is just beat down, beat down. And you look at like fucking Gem Knights, it's pretty much like effects. They have good ass effects. I mean, Prism Aura, you can discard one Gem Knight card to destroy one face up card on the field. I mean, with Gem Knight fusion, that's nothing. You're discarding nothing. You get everything back. And you look at fucking Gem Knight Citrine, there's your OTK. It's amazing. It's what can I say about Gem Knights that's like not already said? I guess I can't say much, but I guess what I can say is that what you can run with Gem Knights would be like something like Grand Soil or Redox, the incarnate. What is his name? The Earth Incarnate Dragon. I mean, that might help the deck make more rank 7s like Big Eye and stuff like that. Grand Soil. I'm testing it out, and I'll definitely have a deck profile for you guys soon. But I just wanted to talk about Gem Knights in general, and honestly, like for me playing heroes, maybe I'm a bit biased because I play heroes and I'm just like fusion monsters all day, and I love fusions, but I don't know. I feel like there's something there for Gem Knights. Other than Ophion shutting it down, I can really say that like Gem Knights is just one of those underdog decks that can catch people off guard. And I really think people who enjoy Gem Knights should play whatever version you want to. I personally like the original, or is it fair to say it's original? I guess whatever. The normal Gem Knight build. If you want to play Gemini Knights, go right for it. If you want to go play fucking Lightsworn, apparently it's the fastest build. So if you like speed and you're okay with adding more inconsistency to the deck, then go right for it. It's all up to you. But anyway, yeah, I think I've talked for long enough. I actually didn't expect this to go on for very long. But yeah, remember to rate, comment, and SCRUB-Scribe. We're going to have more deck videos for you guys. And yeah, peace.